Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna make a follow-up video of the 2024 GR video I made. I got quite a few questions also via email and WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and wherever, and I got asked some, always the same. So there are some repeating questions, and yeah, so let's just dive right into it. The first thing I got asked is my personal opinion, and I think the interior is quite controversial. It depends. Some will like it, some not. I'm not sure actually. I think it's form follows function. And it won't be the best designed interior ever, but for me that's alright, because even the current GR doesn't. It's not a brilliant interior, it's quite okay and it works, but for me that's just, yeah. I have to see it live, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad, because also the Corvette C8 also does have a very interesting interior, and I saw it on pictures and I was like, not gonna like that too much. Then I sat in one and it all made sense. Also, the first Supra, or not the first, I think it's a MK3. I don't know, I'm not good at Supras. And also the interior was quite driver oriented. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna look cool because it's 2024 and a brand new car, and with this interior, I think that's an interior we're gonna talk in 30 years about it, because it's so special. So it's not necessarily the most beautiful one, but yeah, I don't think Toyota is famous for very well designed interiors. If you're looking for one of these, just look at one of the new E or C class Mercedes. They are absolutely gorgeous, but completely different car, completely different price range. So interior is, yeah, it depends, whatever you like. Exterior, I think they made a very good front end. I'm not sure how good it will work with aftermarket parts, but I can see some front lips, which will be, I think, with aftermarket front lips, it's gonna look amazing, because the three-piece and a little bit different height of the front bumper, that's gonna look very cool. Or there's a lot of possibilities for aftermarket front lips. So I think that's gonna look cool. Side skirts is basically the same. Other than that, I like the front with the vents on the side before the wheel arch. I do like that. I like vents and stuff and cutting out stuff. I really do like that. Also at the rear with the grille, or it's not a grille, it's just an opening in the rear bumper. I really do like that. I like the optic, I like that it's functional, and so I'm all in for that. I don't think there's a personal opinion about the technical parts, because it's just better than the last one. So that's my opinion. It has more power, more torque. They learned from previous mistakes or what they could have done better, and they did. The automatic gearbox will have to prove its worth. On the racetrack, it will be definitely faster than the manual, of course. The 20 kilograms it adds, or they claim it's just 20 kilograms, that's absolutely fine. I think that's okay, because you also get an additional cooler, so that's all right. 1300 kilograms isn't that heavy for a car. And the other technical parts gonna make it even better with front suspension, rear suspension. I don't know what they changed additionally, but that technical wise, the car is gonna be better than the current one. Obviously, it's gonna be faster. It's gonna be drive better. And if you don't like an automatic gearbox, you always can buy the stick shift. So you get both, or you can have both. So that's, I think that's they made a very good decision to still make both available. So if you want to drive stick shift and or automatic, you can have both. So you're good to go. Yeah. So technical wise, it's a no-brainer. It's just better at everything. And it's not like the Evo 8 compared to the Evo 7. It has less power and it's heavier and still faster on the track. No, it has more power. It's a little bit heavier, not that much, but stick shift is still the same weight. So it's gonna be faster, obviously. Then there's the discussion about the worth or about the investment you made with the first one. First of all, for me, there's basically just a handful of cars which are a good investment, and that's mostly GT3 RS and more expensive ones like Pagani, Koenigsegg. Yes, they are investment grade and you can make money with them. I never treated this as an investment, as you saw. And if you treated that as or if you bought this car because you thought it's an investment, yeah. I don't think the MK1 or the Mark 1 or whatever it's gonna be called, they will lose some value because a lot of people will jump ship and will buy the new one. Even if you buy the new one with stick shift, yeah. I think the prices will gonna drop for MK1s in the coming month. I get it that it's for some people a shitty situation because some people wrote me, they said, yeah, I waited for now 2 years and I'm gonna get my car in January, February, March. One even mailed me and said he's gonna get his car in September. So, and they want to start delivering the new one in June, July, August. So I don't know if you still can get a Mark 1 in September, but we're gonna see. And so I think prices will gonna drop over the coming month for Mark 1s because prices, at least in Switzerland, are very, very stable. If you have a car with a few thousand Ks on it, it's basically, you basically pay or you get for the car what you paid when it was brand new. Prices will decline eventually anyway, so yeah. I think if you really want to make an investment, buy one, wrap it in bubble wrap and put it somewhere safe for the next 20 or 30 years, and then it might be worth more than we paid right now. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose that much value, but they will decline a little bit. So, and that's all right. It's a car to be used. And I also think it's a good timing to get a facelift because, or a Mark II or whatever facelift, because it's 4 years now. They revealed the first one 2020, so that's 4 years ago, and you can order one nearly exactly 4 years after you could order the first one. So it's 4 years between, which in my opinion is a very good time frame to add a facelift. And I don't think we're gonna see another facelift of this one, at least not with internal combustion engine. It will have some sort of hybrid. It will have to, at least in Europe, because we're gonna save the planet. Everybody else just, yeah, in Switzerland or Europe, it's gonna have 280 horsepower. And in Asia and I don't know wherever or where else the car will be available. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be available in the US, or maybe they still stuck with the Corolla. I don't know. But it has 300 horsepower. So we lose 20 horsepower. And that's only because of Euro, I don't know what's the next one, 7? The current is 6. So yeah, I don't know. Another topic for another debate and not for. I think it's gonna lose some weight, at least the Mark 1s, at least in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years. We'll see how good delivery or how many of Mark 2s they can deliver. So we'll see. Then there's the question about how the parts gonna fit from the Mark 2 to the Mark 1. What I think could fit is the front bumper and also the rear bumper. Rears will, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I think they're just gonna fit straight on. Front, it's gonna be a little bit different because they have standard parking sensors, at least it looks like. And the additional cooling ducts for the coolers, but you don't have them in the Mark 1, so maybe you need to change to swap that. But I'm not sure if you can just swap the engine oil cooler. We'll have to see what kind of system they made. Maybe it's an easy plug and play solution, maybe it's a completely different part, but front bumper might be possible. You will just don't have working parking sensors if you have, like I have, the track package. If you have the standard package, it might work even with the parking sensors. So yeah. What I don't think is gonna work are the seats. I'm quite sure it's the big poles. The big poles, I think they made those 25 millimeter lower without changing anything else, without changing the seats, without changing the structural parts of the chassis. So that would make the most sense because that's the easiest part to change on a fabrication line. So I think they just changed these, and that's not something you can swap into the Mark 1. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong and they made something completely different. So, and front dampers are also different, so you won't be able to swap those. Wheels, at least they're 8.5, but it's the same with the Corolla. I think they also have 8.5. At least the GR one, they have also 8.5. But with 235 and they have 225. Also, the Mark II has 225. So maybe wheels are possible, or most likely they're possible to swap, but at the prices, I'm not sure you really want to swap. I think that's it. That was all the questions. If you have more questions, just let me know in the comments and I try to answer them. And yeah, so that's my personal opinion and the frequently asked questions I got from the last video. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good week. Goodbye.